friends and family, anyone that gets to watch this at some point. Lord help me with this. So I've been really struggling the last couple days, and right now I'm waiting in the hospital bed here at OHSU, and I'm gonna have just one infusion today. I'm worried. I'm a bit worried and concerned. I lost after I had already eaten. I'd eaten a little bit less the last just 2 days about, and I was really exhausted and tired and stuff. And I tried to, I definitely probably didn't eat as much as the previous 5 days before, but I feel worried that to see my weight was at like 191 with clothes on, so I feel like my weight would be at like 188 or something like that anyway. So I feel scared to think that my weight would have fluctuated. Because on Friday it was like, uh, 199, 190. I mean, I was at, before all this, before this all started, I was at 194 pounds about. So it might be a false alarm. I don't know yet, on the weight, but they're checking my CBC, my blood count stuff, and getting my platelets and all this. My neutrophils are going to be checking that today. Right now, I feel like I have barely anything, like mentally, emotionally. I'm grateful I got a lot of sleep last night. Probably the most sleep I've gotten in one night out of all the since last week. Um, I feel nervous today. I feel nervous right now about just doing this again. I feel scared and nervous about my veins in my arms, and um,
Yeah, I got lost. This is not easy to find this place.
yeah.
This is big.
So right now I'm here with my mom, and I'm just doing a video for people later.
Cool.
And so I'm letting everybody know later that watches this, that what's going on. So I have my infusion today of this is day 8 of the first cycle, and I are arguing for I need to be able to have they call it a port to be put in my chest, which I think they like surgically put it there on my chest. So when they give me the chemo drugs, and the fluids, my a larger artery is easier and better. It can handle things a bit easier than smaller veins, because of the toxicity and the damage it creates by just being there. So I've been arguing for that, and yeah, so we're working on getting that squared away. Looking into doing need to do acupuncture stuff to try to get that started. Probably sooner. During is probably better than waiting afterward. But yeah, so um, practicing also is also me trying to practice, let people see that like not everything has been going well or anything for sure. So definitely, for those who have been praying, definitely I appreciate you keep praying. And I would appreciate you guys, sharing like, if there's any practical ways that to be there, show up for me in this time of my life. I encourage you to think about that. And one of the things that helps is like phone calls, and I need friends right now that are willing to just listen to me struggle and listening to me, not have a easy time through all this. And because this stuff isn't necessarily supposed to be easy for anyone, so hasn't been for me. The first couple of days were, but it's more mentally and emotionally at this point that I'm more overwhelmed.
Well,
but I know that physically, like considering everything, I'm doing okay. Seems like, but so yeah, so yeah, so I'm gonna let my friends know. I'll send you guys the link to send a text message out to everybody. This is kind of my brief minor update. I don't have any tingling neuropathy issues yet that I can really. There's some stuff that's in my left leg. It's been a bit more uncertain to me right now. It's hard to say. I'm trying to research stuff. But there's my tinnitus that I have has increased. It seems some that, like, the most I can tell is that, like, let's say I had the fan on or something. If I had the fan on at night, usually in the past I could listen to the fan. And then I usually wouldn't be able to hear the tinnitus ringing in my ears. But now, even with the fan on low, I can still actually hear it. So that's the only baseline I can kind of tell that the ear ringing has most likely has increased. So, and then, the other stuff is like lung stuff. I don't
question
know
for you. They want to know if this is your first acupuncture scheduled for,
like
or if you had it before.
with them. No,
With anybody.
I've had it like 2 or 3 times, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm gonna make this video short so people can watch it real quick. Yeah, all right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys later.